Hey guys, so welcome to JD's YouTube channel. I'm John Davids and thank you for those who have subscribed. Firstly, if you're watching us and you didn't subscribe, please hit that button somewhere here along the line, somewhere here, subscribe button. And last week I put up a post to say that you can ask me anything regarding JDE, joking or joking, obviously the past shows or even me personally. Some friends and family and followers have sent the questions and let's see what happens.
Hey guys, this is your boy Seve MusicKid here, and I am just proposing a question to Jean. Jean, I want to know how are you experiencing not working and not living out your passion and your dream in comedy and not working basically during this lockdown period? What are your plans and what logistics do you follow basically? Enjoying what you do and at least earning an income with your passion and stuff like this during this difficult time and period we are facing. So yeah, if you can just answer and um, give me feedback regarding the question. Awesome. Thanks, John.
Hey Seve, I think we can all agree that in the entertainment industry, it is so difficult right now because we are used to having events, we used to going to events, we used to, it's like literally every single weekend. We have one or two or three events every weekend, and it's difficult because now there's absolutely nothing. One thing I read once was that the average billionaire at least has seven incomes, five to seven incomes. And I think when I read that thing, I start changing my perspective of this thing. Where, because a lot of people, because they're in the entertainment industry, they're only doing that particular thing. Because they're a singer, they only do singing, or comedy, they only do comedy. For me, I do have other small incomes. Obviously, the entertainment is the main income, but I do have other small incomes that is literally maintaining me through this period of time. And it is difficult, but it is at least sustaining me. What I do also do in this time is that I will try to now work on my craft. So I'll try to better my craft, read up more, and also finding ways now to take my what I have in my entertainment and doing it online. So I've been also keeping myself busy with doing some funny videos, obviously because I'm in the comedy industry, and so that's what I've been doing. Hope that answer your questions.
Hi, John. So, my question to you is what did you do to prepare for your business? So, before your business started, what did you do to prepare yourself and to prepare in terms of objectives and tasks for you to start your business?
Hi. So to be quite honest, there wasn't a lot of preparation done before that. There's obviously the one thing that I know I did is that I made up in my mind like this is the route I'm gonna go. Take the wins and the losses of it. So obviously there's a lot of wins and there's a lot of losses when you go full time or when you start a business, especially in the entertainment industry. So number one, I made up my mind that I'm one to do this. It's my passion, it's my dream, it's my heartbeat. I love this. So I made it in my mind that this is what I want to do. Number two, I just started. Most of the time people wanna prepare themselves so long that they so much time they prepare and they never start doing it. I know a lot of people, especially my family. I know a lot of people that could have a lot of businesses already and they have great ideas, but they never started because they always say, "No, I'm gonna and I want to prepare and I need this and I need that." Me on the other hand, I do it, I fail, and I learn from what I fail. And then when you do that, you try to discover your strength and your weakness. So I don't hang on my weakness. I just try to get somebody to help me in that place. For example, if it is in the accounting side, or whether it is in whatever, maybe it's like the wording of things. I try to get people to that is there. If that's a strong point, I let them handle that. So you don't waste. So now it's a whole. How can I say? Somebody needs to do something. Along the line is that sorry about that. Along the line, you discover that when you look at the business itself, it doesn't have just one person. We only look at because our business is still small. So now we look at, oh no, let me do everything. But doing that, you are stressing yourself out. So you're not actually doing what you need to do. Whether it is, for example, in the comedy. So I need to do comedy and focus on the comedy. I can't see to ticket sales. I can't see um to the marketing. That's not my strong point. My strong point is my material, and I need to execute that thing. So try to get people in. That is, if that's your strong point, if marketing or the accounting or whatever side is strong point, try to get their people in. And then obviously people with the same heart, that they have the same heartbeat, that see your vision and obviously don't see that, because we need to understand that the business don't take off in the first 5 years. You will not see profit. You're not gonna brag about how much money you make, because your first time you need to invest and need to go into not making money at all. So that is what I will say. Learn from your mistakes. That's how I am. And also we're all different. Some people want to get their preparation and get their research completely done and then they want to start. Other people, I'm just that person, like, you learn along the way. So that's my hope that helps.
Hey John, so I'm gonna jump straight into it and pose this question to you personally. So, in the community, you have a 16, 14-year-old who has a large amount of talent but do not have the support of the community and their parents, even funding. So, my question to you is, what message would you leave that 14, 16-year-old talented young teenager?
Okay, to the teenagers, I'll say this. I think I have 2 points. Let's see how it goes. Number one is that I do think that we need to get to a point where we understand that we do not need validation of everybody, anybody, whether it is the community or even our own parents. Especially if we know you're gifted and you love this thing that you are doing, and if it's giving a positive message, then of course, we're gonna have that where people's not gonna believe in us. I'm coming from the communities. There's a lot of people that be like, "Oh, that's that guy," and there's even more people that don't even know me. So there's a lot of people that's not gonna believe in you. That's the one thing that you need to understand. You're not everybody's not gonna believe in you. I see that we live in a generation right now that we have a lot of talented people, and then the only time when you believe, when people believe in you, is that when you really make it, when you make it on TV, when you really make it. I think when you make it on TV, then people be like, that talented person live in my road, or that oh, then they want to say, oh, my cousin, oh my. The main thing is that you just need to have an unbelief system, that you don't stop believing in yourself. That's number one. Period. Don't stop. If you, especially if you know you are talented, or people, I will say that hang on those, or stick around people that believe in you. That's period. Don't seek validation in funding or community or family. There is people that believe in you already. So already hang on that. Feed from that. Take that as fuel. But just know that not everybody's gonna believe in you. That's something that you need to understand. Not everybody thinks I'm funny. Not everybody thinks I'm talented. Some people think I'm wasting my time. But what I believe is that I take this that people told me, the positive, and I work with that. There's some people, there's some family members that don't believe in me. It's not a big. You don't need to cry about it. You move on. If you know you're talented, you need to constantly. You don't need to prove to people, but you need to constantly believe in the thing that you are talented. It's gonna take you years and years, not months, not 2 years, years. And once you become, remember they said the average to be a professional, you need to have at least average 1,000 hours. That's average about 5 years. So the thing is, you need to understand that thing. Not everybody's going to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. That's the thing. Even if it means that you need to stand up against family's belief system about you. Because many times our community want to say that once you have a government job, you're actually kind of good. But our creators don't have a lot of space of being proud of. As soon as you make it out there, then they want to be like, oh, I come from also community. Oh, but that's a simple thing. To my 14-year-olds, keep on working on the craft, keep on practicing, keep on doing research about your craft, and everything of the best.
Hey John, so firstly, I have two questions for you. The first being, how has comedy impacted your life? And secondly, could you please share two life lessons you've learned from the entertainment industry?
Okay, so thank you for that questions, Keesha and Michai. Firstly, I want to say that number one is that I think comedy impacted my life with, for those that don't know, I always say this, so I was an introvert, so I was very quiet, very one side. So it brought me out of that. Now I love speaking to people, love being around people. So I think that's one of the major impacts that it had in my life. For people, obviously my family that know me know like how I was and how I am now. But that's one thing comedy made it comfortable for me to speak to people. I just used to talk and people found it funny. Like, hmm, that's how it is. Two life lessons in the entertainment industry is that number one is that I think that you need to do this with all your heart. You need to have thick skin. Like you must be in wholeheartedly. If you're not, it's gonna throw you out. This is not it's not a how can I say playing, it's not just always fun. It's hard. So if you're not in full heartedly then you're gonna lose it. The other lesson is also that not everybody's gonna support you. That's one I think that's one of the lessons that I learned over the couple of years, even with the joking or jokings, the small things that I started, you will just realize that I mean even to having t-shirts made, not everybody's gonna support you. People's gonna tell you, hey my bro, like video na, and you must it will I just want a t-shirt or I wanna come to your show, yo, but I missed your number one show, you I missed number two. And then you have smaller shows and then you tell them and you personally inbox them and people still disappoint you. So yeah, I think that's the two life lessons that you're gonna learn. Not everybody's gonna support you, and you need to have thick skin to be in the industry. Hope that help. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so some friends didn't forward through the videos, but they just typed it out and sent it through to me. So here's one question by Jodi, which will appear here. It says, so my question would be, where did your love or passion for comedy come from? And was there a specific experience that pushed you in that direction? Or is it something that you always wanted to do? Um, I don't think anybody knows the story, but I remember when I was very young, I went to like what they used to call a singer, and then there was this guy who was an MC. So back then the MCs wasn't like a thing, it was just like, oh, he's just doing the event. And I remember I saw this guy doing his MCing, but he was like telling this joke, and then as he's telling this joke, I remember I'm feeling happy because I'm laughing at the joke. And then I looked at everybody else how they enjoyed that, and I was like, wow. And from that moment I can remember I was like, I want to do this to people, and that's where it started. And the other thing is now that I'm doing it, I do think that it was something that's always meant to do. A lot of old people come like, oh, jy moet al die tyd dit doen. And it's so geseend. So I think this is something now that I'm doing it and for so long, I do think it's something that I'm destined to do, not destined to do, but called to do. But thanks. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed part one. There is more questions and there will be a part two. If you guys enjoyed that, don't forget to share, like, and comment, whatever. If you do have questions, I will send the details below, and you can ask more questions. If you want to send a video, we'll give you the WhatsApp number. And excited for part two. Thank you guys for watching and staying tuned. Much love, Jodi.